Coach, talk to me. What are your initial thoughts on the win here tonight?
Well, I just think an overall complete effort. Obviously, that third period yesterday, something we wanted to build off of. I thought our start was excellent. Obviously, some things to clean up there in the third. Just having the ability to handle pressure a little bit better. Another thing we can learn every game. There's something to learn, something to take out of it. But I thought a complete game.
2 goals from Zarnik on the weekend, getting the first goal in both games. How important is it for a guy like him, coming back to Grand Rapids after spending a lot of time in Detroit to contribute for this team?
Well, he's an elite player at this level. I think he competes. He's a smart player. He sees the ice. He makes plays, and that's what we expect him to do. And for him to come out and start the game off the right way in terms of getting us the lead and his line driving the offense. That's what's expected of him.
What do you think of the power play tonight? Evanson's got the goal there in the second period, but it looked like some good movement on all 4 chances.
Yeah, I think we spent a lot of time in zone. You have to go back for the puck too much and use our breakouts, but just overall, just the motion, the movement, trying to create confusion with the PK as much as we can. Steph has done a great job here this week of preparing the power play for these 2 games, and I thought both special teams, to be honest with you, looked great.
How is that when you have just 1 week to get the guys together and to get all 5 guys in a unit clicking like that?
Well, we spend a lot of time, and we put plans in place throughout the week to make sure that we hit special teams all 4 days of practice, and that way we're ready because special teams are extremely important. They can win, they can lose you games early on in the season, maybe when other teams aren't quite set up in their structure.
On the flip side, 6 penalties tonight, and Sebastian Costa, though, bailed you guys out on a few of those chances too. I mean, he looked fantastic. Yeah,
your best PK has to be your goaltender. He's the one that has to backstop any breakdowns, anything coming his way, and I thought he was really good looking through traffic. No one got by him there at the end, but he's our best PKer overall. But I loved how aggressive we were in the right situations. Our guys were selling out with some big block shots there too.
2-0 to start the season. Obviously, it's a long way to go. You know that as well as anyone here. But it's certainly a good start here to get 2 wins. Then you go up against the same team, Colorado Eagles, next weekend too. Yeah,
it's going to be tough out there. I know what the environment's like in Loveland. It's a good team. It's a really good team over there. They play fast. They're in your face. They don't give you too much time and space, so we'll be up for a really big challenge, so it's nice to get off to a 2-0 start here at home.
How about the elevation? Do you think that's going to be a factor at all?
Hopefully we don't have to talk about it or worry about it. I think enough guys have played out west, they understand that. We got resources to handle that, though.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, Simon, talk about the win here tonight. The team gets a nice 2-0 start to the season. How do you think tonight?
I could talk about both games actually. Great goalkeeping. They keep us in the game. I think we worked good as a team, got better as a team, and that will win us games.
The power play, and we talked with Coach Watson. He says it looked really good. How about you? You got that power play goal, nice one-timer out the side here. How is you guys been kind of gelling here, even though you guys only been together just a few days?
I think, of course, everybody there is a good hockey player. We don't really have to talk much. So we go what we got some options to run with. That doesn't open up. We go from what we see, and I think that will make every power play good.
Talk about just kind of getting back. I mean, obviously the shoulder operation was a big thing this offseason. Getting back to 100%. How challenging was that for you to get ready for this new season?
Of course, you have a goal to come back, and that's what I have, to just be ready, training camp, and be as good as possible to get a roster spot. We're gonna work, so it's all about working hard and go from there.
New regime, obviously, with Coach Watson, new assistants. What's the kind of feeling in this room this season compared to your first season here last year?
I don't really want to talk about comparing seasons and comparing coaches. I think Ben Simon last year had a different way to coach, and Wadi here has a different way to coach, and of course he's a great coach. I like him a lot. He's been really good. He sees the quality in every player, and I think that what makes this team good. Everybody here is skilled, everybody here is a good player, and he brings forward the best in every player here.
What are some things the team's going to try to work on this week as you go and get ready to take on the Eagles again next weekend on the road?
I think some defensive zone areas that we need to work with, you know, be harder in corners. I think everything with the puck is good. You know, just D zone, that's what we need to work with, getting stops and move the puck forward from there. I think everything else, of course, could be better, but I think it's a good start for the team.
Awesome. Thank you, Simon.
Thanks.
Well, Kosa, I mean, great game, obviously, and another great goaltending performance. Hutchie last night, you here tonight. How are you feeling in that tonight?
Yeah, good. Honestly, you know, I think seeing some shots in the first period, you know, from far out, you know, it kind of helped me feel more comfortable. And you know, I think the guys did a really good job tonight. You know, letting me see the puck and blocking some big shots. So you know, I think the guys did a really good job of making me feel comfortable in the net tonight.
Things really ramped up though in the third period. You had to make some really big saves to at least keep the guys out in front by a few goals there. I mean, are you kind of feeling under siege at some points?
You know, obviously, you know, they were going to come out with a push there in the third. You know, we expected that. And, you know, yeah, they had a power play and stuff like that. So, you know, they're going to get their looks, and I'm happy how I said.
Every goaltender obviously has their rhythms. But do you like seeing more shots early on or late in games, or do you kind of like it maybe a little more spaced out?
Yeah, I mean, obviously every game's different. You know, definitely when you see pucks early in the game, you know, it helps you feel more comfortable in the net. You know, you're seeing it early. You know, and I think you kind of build off that as the game goes on. So, you know, you never really know what to expect, and you got to deal with whatever's happening that night. But you know, yeah, definitely nice to see shots early.
Saw your mask get knocked off earlier in the game, and you got a headshot early on. You didn't want to try to go old school there for a minute and try to play without the bucket?
No. Riley Sawchuk's second uncle, Terry Sawchuk.
Yeah.
You know, he's got some big scars there, so probably won't do that.
You know, just kind of talk about how this whole season started for you guys so far, and you know, and I talked about you and Hutchie being a pretty good tandem. You're a veteran and a younger guy like yourself. You know, what's the mood in the room right now?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, you know, big two wins this weekend. You know, the group's happy with that, and you know, just continue to build with that. You know, enjoy it tonight, and you know, get right back into it Monday, and you know, looking forward to next weekend too.
Kind of looking at Colorado going back against there, you a little bit higher elevation. I mean, you played in the Western League, you played in the Rocky Mountains a little bit. What's it like playing as a goaltender when you get that high up in the air?
Never played in Colorado, but obviously, yeah. So you know, get there a day early, you know, see how the practice goes and stuff, and you know, all you can do is try and take care of your body the best way you can. You know, yeah, kind of go there, and it's gonna be my first experience, so kind of see how it goes, and you know, just battle whatever it is.
Well, Tim, just kind of talk about the couple wins this weekend, another win here tonight. I mean, the team's obviously off to a hot start here.
Yeah, it's kind of a perfect weekend for us. Get 2 wins for us starting off the season. Yesterday, after the first period, I thought we played well. Able to come back and get a big win, and then tonight I thought the whole game, top to bottom, everyone played well, and it was a big 4 points for us this weekend.
You got obviously yourself, you get a couple points on the score sheet there, including your first goal as a Griffin. Was that kind of nice to get the monkey off the back here early on?
Yeah, it's always nice getting your first one, but it's been great my time here. Everyone's been great, staff, players. They've kind of opened their arms to me, so it's a new experience for me, but they've been great to me so far.
Where do you kind of see yourself fit in the lineup here? Obviously, you're getting your name on the score sheet, so obviously, you know, people are going to be looking at you to kind of produce here. But where do you kind of find yourself here in this locker room?
I can kind of fit in wherever. I can play wings, center. I can flip back and forth, up and down the lineup. I'm a 200-foot player. Can chip in offensively, but also defensively, penalty kill, all that stuff. So, kind of wherever the team needs me, I'm happy with. So.
What are some things you're going to try to really focus on, maybe to better yourself, not just right now, but also as the season wears on?
Just continue, like, consistency for me. It's a long season, just coming to the rink every day. Games, practices, just being a leader, working hard, doing whatever I can to help the team win.
I mean, obviously you've only been with the team now a little over a week, but how is this room kind of different? This team maybe a little bit different from where you played in the past?
Yeah, this group's been great. From day one, even starting in Traverse City and training camp in Detroit, coming down here, like I said, everyone's been great. We're a really tight-knit group, and it's only going to get better as we move.